So now let's get into the more action. So now let's see Venn diagrams. Venn diagram Venn diagrams are visual representation of sets that use circles or other shapes to represent the elements of a set and their relationships with other sets. They are often used in mathematics and statistics to help people understand concepts related to set theory, such as union, intersection, and complement. A Venn diagram typically consists of a rectangle representing the universal set and circles or other shapes representing sets and their relationships. The elements of a set are placed inside the corresponding shape, and the overlapping area between two or more shapes represents the intersection of those sets. So here, if you take this example, set set A represented as a disk inside a rectangle region representing u. Okay, that's what a Venn diagram of single subset or single set. A Venn diagram with multiple sets are here. This is your universe, this is your universe, and you have the multiple sets inside that, a Venn diagram with multiple sets. So let's understand population now. So in population studies, a Venn diagram can be used to represent the relationships between different populations or subgroups. For example, we might have a population of people that are classified into two groups, Group A and Group B. Let's take Group A, who like dogs, and Group B, those who like cats. So now a Venn diagram can be used to show how many people belong to each group, as well as how many people belong to both groups, like both dogs and cats. So if we take the first example, the overall population is this, Group A and Group B. Okay, that's the overall population. If you take this example here, Group A, the people who comes under Group A only likes dogs, and Group B only like cats. But when it comes to here, there is some amount of intersection. That means some amount of people will like both dogs and cats. There comes into this intersection part. Okay, now let's connect this Venn diagram with the Python and see. Let's take a real world example. So Venn diagrams. So suppose we have two sets of people, those who own a car and those who own a bicycle. So now we can use a Venn diagram to show the relationship between the two sets. That's the main purpose of a Venn diagram. So Venn diagram is to show the relationship between the two sets. Okay, so now let's take one example. Let's say we surveyed, let's say we surveyed 100 people, so our population is equals to 100. So out of them we found that 60 of them own a car, and 40 of them own a bicycle. So now, and 20 of them 20 of them own both a car and a bicycle. So we can use a Venn diagram to visualize this. So in this Venn diagram, the circle, so we have to create a Venn diagram. So let's create a Venn diagram with the code. Let's write down. Let me take the example here. So I have added a code somewhere. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Sorry. This is the data set. I want this data set. So as usual, to plot a Venn diagram, you need to take up these two things: pyplot plt and matplotlib Venn. Let's import Venn2 from there, Venn2. Okay, and this is our data set. If you want to see that, this is our data set. With we have two sets: car owners one set, bike owners another set. These are the two sets. Now it's time to create a Venn diagram for the two sets. Let's create a Venn diagram for the two sets. So Venn 2 car owners and bike owners. That's it. And I need to set the labels. Set labels. Sorry, that's the issue. Or else auto highlighting should come. Yeah. Set labels as car owners and bike owners. That's it. Now it's just time to plot it. So let's display the Venn diagram. That's plt.show. And here it is, a nice Venn diagram with the total population and two sets: car owners, bike owners, and intersection. In In this Venn diagram, the circle on the left represents the set of car owners. The circle on the right represents the set of bicycle owners. And the overlapping area represents the set of people who own both a car and a bicycle. From this diagram, we can say that 40 people, the area outside both circles, don't own a car or a bicycle. So 20 people, the overlapping area, own both a car and a bicycle, and 20 people area inside the car circle, both outside the overlapping area, only a car. So that's what, these are not exact figures. I'm explaining this keeping the example that I have mentioned in mind. This is what the figures I'm using, these figures to explain, not the exact these figures. Okay, done.